One of the most frequent questions asked by aspiring pilots is, how much do airline pilots earn? Pilot salary is not the main reason people choose to become pilots, but it's a good question. After all, you want to be able to make a decent living while doing what you love. Fortunately, with the ongoing pilot shortage, pilot salaries are now more than respectable. Like other professions, pilot salary is not equal across the board. Salaries vary among types of airlines, size of aircraft, and even flying routes. Salary also depends on other factors, such as a pilot's credentials and experience, specific job titles such as captain or first officer, and pilot union agreements. Also, most people don't realize that pilots are paid by the hour, not an annual salary. In 2019, Glassdoor reported the average base pilot annual pay in the United States was $113,709, based on 235 pilots who reported their salaries. A 2018 report put the median annual commercial pilot salary in the United States at $130,059. This means that half of all pilots earned less than this amount, and half earned more. There are pilots working for major airlines making $300,000 per year. However, with so many factors impacting pilot salaries, it's important to understand how salaries are determined and how much you can expect to earn. Remember, airline pilots are paid by the hour for actual hours flown. Federal law requires that airline pilots are to fly no more than 1,000 hours per year. This is to ensure that they are well rested and ready to fly each time they enter the cockpit. Compare this to an average job where workers are expected to work 40 hours per week. Taking 2 weeks off for vacation, the average person works 2,000 hours per year, double that of a commercial pilot. A pilot's hourly rate increases for each year he or she has worked for an airline. The range in hourly rate also changes by airline and by type of aircraft. For example, a senior captain flying a B777 for Delta can expect to earn $330 per hour, whereas a junior first officer on the same plane could expect to be paid $86 per hour. Flying the same plane for United Airlines, a senior captain would earn $328, the junior first officer $85. Remember that these ranges are on a continuum from lowest to highest pay, which changes incrementally depending on the pilot's experience with the airline. If you'd rather fly cargo planes instead of passenger planes, you'll find similar ranges in pay. A junior first officer at FedEx will be paid $74 per hour, and a senior captain will earn $296. The range at UPS is even greater, with junior first officers starting at $45 per hour and senior captains earning $300. You can see by these wide ranges among a handful of examples that many factors impact actual salary calculations. Regional airlines typically start around $35 per hour. Your starting pay is determined by various factors such as your flight experience and type ratings. The airline pilot shortage is not just a US problem. Many international airlines are offering premium pilot salaries to entice American pilots to work for them. For instance, Emirates Airlines pays a captain an annual average salary of $192,000 plus an additional $50,000 to pay for housing each year. This is on the high side. Most international airlines pay pilots similarly to the United States Airlines. Most commercial pilots in the United States begin their professional careers as certified flight instructors. This is mainly because of the FAA's 1,500-hour rule that was established in 2013. The rule requires all first officers flying for commercial airlines to have accrued a minimum of 1,500 flight hours to qualify for their air transport pilot license. In order to log these required hours, flight training offers an excellent opportunity to build time, hone skills, teach new pilots, and earn a paycheck. Although most CFIs are paid a modest $30 to $40 per hour, depending on the flight school, the critical component for US pilots is that they can build their hours without having to rent the use of an airplane, which could be costly. Once they have earned their ATPL, pilots can expect to be hired as a junior first officer with a regional airline at an hourly rate of $30 to $60, again, depending on the company. Regional airlines frequently offer signing bonuses. Envoy Air, Silver Airways, and GoJet Airlines offered signing bonuses ranging from $5,000 to $12,000. Signing bonuses have become more common due to the pilot shortage, especially with regional airlines. Pilots typically receive excellent employment benefits such as health insurance, life insurance, dental insurance, vision insurance, and a retirement plan. Pilots also get paid vacation time, sick days, holidays, and other personal time off benefits. Most pilots also receive per diem to cover food and other expenses. Perhaps one of the greatest benefits is a pilot's schedule. Because a pilot can only fly 1,000 hours per year, this means that pilots often have as much as 2 weeks off every month, resulting in greater leisure time than most occupations. Free airfare, which is typically extended to family members, is another potential benefit based on seniority and other factors. Being an airline pilot has always offered a rewarding career, and now more so than ever.